Haribol, Hare Krishna. In this Cooking for Krishna series, we are going to make drumstick dal. Let's look at all the masalas used here. 1 teaspoon of organic turmeric, half teaspoon of organic ginger powder. If you have fresh ginger root, that's also fine. 1 teaspoon of garam masala, ideally made home, but I got it from the market. Salt to taste. 1 teaspoon of hot red chili powder and 1 teaspoon of organic jeera powder and a few red peppers to be added in the tadka. On the vegetable side, we have a medium tomato nicely chopped, 5 or 6 green pepper, flavorful, medium hot. You don't need super hot here. 1 or 2 drumsticks, and if you have drumstick leaves, that's even better. And dried fenugreek leaves. Even though it is dried, I usually wash it again simply because we are cooking for Krishna. Heat up the oil and add 1 tablespoon of small mustard seeds. Let it splutter the way it is right now. Once it is nicely spluttered, you can add the masala into it, and you need to nicely cook the masala. This is very important. Even though these are all organic material, you can still have contamination, so it needs to be nicely cooked. Low heat is fine, but cook nicely. Once you get the nice smell of masala, you can add the vegetables. I have added all the vegetables into the masala and gave a nice stir. Now you need to actually just let these vegetables sort for a bit, into which we can add the dal. I have here 2 cups of Moong dal. When I do Moong dal, I always make sure that I get the best Moong dal, and I typically take 1 cup of Moong dal without husk and 1 cup of Moong dal with husk. So it's a mix of both for obvious good reason. It should be ideally washed and dried. I did not have a chance to dry it, but it is thoroughly washed. We will add the Moong dal into the masala now. And the key for a good dal is to nicely again fry the Moong dal. Moong dal is added to our masala with vegetables. And again, I give a nice stir. Now what I'm going to do is let it fry in this oil masala vegetable broth for a bit. I'll close the lid and let it fry, and then finally we need to pour water. Typically I take 2 cups of water for 1 cup of dal, so in this case we will add 4 cups of boiled water. I have nicely fried the dal, and frying dal, as I said, is healthy because it actually just eliminate any gas buildup with the dal. So into the fried dal, you basically add water. You need to be very careful while adding water. You don't need a lot of water. Ideally 2 times or 3 times the cup of water. Dal is perfect. So once you add boiled water, then the key to get a really good dal is to let it cook very slow. So I'm going to actually just simmer it, and in the next 20 minutes this would be ready. Our drumstick moong dal is ready. Its consistency is very nice. It is cooked. It has been sitting nicely seasoned and ready to offer to Krishna. Hari Bol. Our moong dal with drumstick in it is fully nicely offered to Krishna in the disciplic succession, going through the lineage. Now Krishna is going to eat this and leave the remnants as Mahaprasada. Hari Bol.